Hello, my name is Abe, welcome back to Slay the Spire, not Ironclad, Defect, level 13, Ascension mode, poor bosses. Let's do it. Upgrade a card, max HP plus 7, 2 random colorless cards for 99 gold, or obtain a random boss relic. The random boss relic could be a lot of fun, but let's go for the 2 random cards and see what we get. Finesse is nice. Forethought is probably going to get removed. Forethought is just... Oh god, the elite path is so bad too. No, we can get 3 elites. We have to skip the burning elite, but we'll do it. Forethought is so bad. I don't like it because, in general, I want to play cards this turn. You know, if I wait to play a card, why even have the card? Kind of is kind of how I feel about it. Like on this turn, you know, oh, I could Forethought a defend, but, well, I guess it doesn't matter because he's dead, but... You know, the good cards, I'm playing them on that turn of combat, and like I just don't understand Forethought. I suppose what you could do is you could take Sunder, you could take, it's pretty nice, Meteor Strike, Equilibrium, 2 cost cards, and then in theory you might be able to use Forethought to play it for free, right? Is that the correct interpretation of the rule? Like right now we could take a zap and play it for free on the next turn. On this turn we're taking no damage. Probably just a dual cast. But I guess, I mean, if we're gonna play around that, we should take expensive cards. We should take a Sunder. We should take a Meteor Strike. Or we could transform. We could transform the Forethought into something better. You know what? Hand of Greed. I am so happy. Hand of Greed is so much better. Oh, I love it. It's a full heal. You know what? Dude, take my Finesse. Well, no, this doesn't give us max HP. Only a rare card gives you max HP. Take a Defend. Clicked off the screen. But dude, Hand of Greed, that's a good card. And we can play it multiple times, ideally, on this fight and get a couple of kills. I would love to. Draw Potion doesn't do that much for us. Can we kill an enemy with Hand of Greed? No. So what we're gonna do is Cold Snap. And honestly, I will still play Hand of Greed, even though I don't love it. We'll take 6. Well, you know, this kills 10, so we'll kill the Sentry. But ideally, I mean, we don't have a lot of Frost or Focus Generation, but ideally we'll get Hand of Greed on turns when we are about to kill a Sentry. We'll get some money out of it. We'll gain more money. We can go to shops more frequently, buy more relics, and maybe we can make something really good happen here. So that Sentry, he is Hand of Greedable, and we will get Hand of Greed either on this turn or the next turn. We'll get it on the next turn. Take another 4. Feed! Yes, feed! And all we need to do now is get feed or get Hand of Greed again, which we can't get. But we can put the Sentry in a position where any attack will kill him. Yo, let's go. We picked up 40 gold on the fight. Took a little bit of damage, but that's probably okay. I am going to take a Melter. I think I need another attack. And if I want, I could, I need to remember, I could also use Swift Potion to try to draw into Hand of Greed if the situation warrants. But we're gonna draw it on the next turn, so. Hand of Greed is amazing. I love this card. It's good damage, it's good value. Dude, give me a Beam Cell. We can Beam Cell into Hand of Greed. So Gremlin Knob, honestly, I'm happy to see him. Really, I am. We can play Zap on turn 1, get the extra lightning damage out there. we might be able to eventually upgrade the beam cell and, you know, play it with Hand of Greed to do a little bit more damage. There's a small chance we can kill him on the next turn with Hand of Greed, but we might have to use the draw potion. I will not become vulnerable on this turn, though, because we might not be able to kill him on the next turn anyways. If I draw Hand of Greed, I can kill him. But I have to melt him first, and not discard Hand of Greed, so we'll do that. Actually, we're going to kill him on this turn. Save the potion. Gurya. Electro. Gurya, I mean, it can increase the damage of Hand of Greed by 3 at max, but Electro makes me really want to do like a focus orb deck. Yo, Molten Egg, I will take it. And I'll go this path because we can upgrade and maybe hit a shop. Yo, Hand of Greed. Now I'm just like, Hand of Greed? Hand of Greed? Hand of Greedin'? Please. Please, my greed gets the better of me. Do it like this. Honestly, that's a pretty good turn 1. You know little about this game. Bound Hades says you get cards and you use them to murder things. Bound Hades is the best kind of correct. He is correct. We, get cards. The cards do effects, attack, block, special abilities like evoking this orb for 16 damage. Hell yeah. No, we want to finesse. And then you greed. We're going to take a little bit of damage by doing this, but you greed. And you take 6. The money is worth it, I think. Get a speed potion. Barrage. Heat sinks, Tempest. I do like Barrage, but we would need more orb slots, but we do have a Electrodynamics. We can add it in later. We have Molten Egg, we can wait on it. More sentries. I like the sentries. Gain block. Beam cell. Give me a cold snap. Strike. Melter. We'll take 6. However, a Hand of Greed gets a kill in the sentry, and we can always put up block. We can use a speed potion if we really want to. And, I will. Next turn, we're going to be playing Electro, and that'll get the kill on the other sentries after a couple of turns. And honestly, a zap is 5 block to play, so I kind of feel like playing the zap instead of a defend. No Hand of Greed. Still no Hand of Greed. That's okay. Give me a, just give me a strike. Hand of Greed? No Hand of Greed. Okay, I'm gonna strike to kill the left sentry, and if we draw Hand of Greed, we can get a little bit more money out of this. I'm trying to, you know, play Hand of Greed as much as possible, of course. Even though it's not always going to be possible. Steam Barrier is really good for 0. We will... Honestly, Smith to make Hand of Greed better. We're not going to build a run around Hand of Greed, but it is a good card to have. We could add in a second Hand of Greed. Dude, why not? Well, why not is because we could play Kunai. Potion Belt Cauldron doesn't seem that good. We could add in another Hand of Greed. And then add in a loop. Kunai is good, but with, this is more of like a, I don't know, a silent card. With the defect, am I really going to be playing that many attacks? I mean, we do have Cold Snap, Melter, Beam Cell. We can start to gain block frequently over combat. Oh, now you're getting me to think. And I'm like, oh, it is defense. Sure, I'll take it. Though a second Hand of Greed, I was really interested in the second Hand of Greed, but this is fine. Kind of feel like I want more block on this turn. You know what? Good enough. Claw, go for the eyes. I will take a go for the eyes. It's hard to actually put up weakness with the defect. And Diamond Lord we're actually pretty good against. We could upgrade. Electro, Steam Barrier. I feel like we shouldn't upgrade too much right now because we're going to add in good attacks that are already upgraded. Maybe actually Strength is what we want. Like a weird Strength, attack-focused defect deck. We can still generate orbs. I mean, we have Cold Snap, you know? It's not purely relying on, you know, Glacier and those type of cards. We can still make it happen. Through attacks. And if we can play 3 attacks in a turn, we'll get the Kunai activated, which is real nice. Can't really do it on this turn, but we can at least play Electro and a Defend. I also feel like I need better blocks. I'll still hit you. We're gonna take damage on this fight. That's just because of the, no, maybe we should have attacked one more time. It's really just because of the nature of the deck that we have right now, unfortunately. I would like 4 energy, yes, for Kunai, would make it easier to play. Look at that. And we got the decks. I need to start paying more attention to the decks up, because that is going to be big. I think you have to play Hand of Greed, because it's 26 damage. We take 2. I think you have to play Go for the Eyes, because it's a big defense, a big block. And we'll take another 7. A little scary, but we will be fine. Should have also played that in a different order to get the dex bonus, but... Can we feed? I think we can feed. We can feed! All for 1. Brings all 0-cost cards back. What would we bring back? Finesse, Steam Barrier, Go for the Eyes, Beam Cell. You know, weirdly enough, I feel like a low-cost deck might actually work. This is interesting. I love holding on to my cards in hand, but I think you gotta go Nuclear Battery for the energy. $143 money. Not enough to go to a shop, so what we're probably gonna do is... You know, I think we should fight elites. The only elite we're gonna be bad against is the Book of Stabbing. We could go possible 3 elite path. Lots of campfires late if we need to rest. We can also bail after this one. Yeah, let's go possible heavy elite path. And maybe we'll add in some better cards between now and then. You never know. Maybe I should have played the steroid potion. Would have killed him. Ugh. Well, at the very least, we can greed. $18 damage. Go for the Eyes, Beam Cell, Finesse. Go for the Eyes again. We need to upgrade Zap and Dual Cast. Electro gives me energy back and evokes an orb. Okay, so let's go for the Eyes. Electro. All for 1. Beam Cell, Finesse. Go for the Eyes. Strike will kill him. He's gonna die anyways to the orbs. I was thinking, could we delay and get another Hand of Greed? Could Claw. Claw, low-cost cards, all for 1, removed strikes and defends. You know what? Let's go for it. Why not? Ooh. Upgrade a card or Special Relic. I'm gonna go Special Relic. Let's just hope that we get card removal. That's a fight. This is not card removal. Warp Tongs is so good! I really do hope we can make it work. This is probably steroid potion worthy. We also do need to continue upgrading strength. It's 10 damage, plus another 14, 24 damage, plus another 26. It's, like, 50 damage. Good. One potion for that is fine. Barrage actually does make sense with the Gurya upgrades, but we actually have to get to that point. Auto shields for block is honestly pretty good. For 1 energy, I'll take it. What do these do? Warped Tongs upgrade a random card in your hand at the beginning of each combat. It's very nice. We're taking 1, I'll play it. Because what it means is that you don't need to upgrade as many cards, because you'll get random upgrades, so a strike was upgraded this time. 4 energy, we're playing everything, so defend, strike, melt. Should have played it in a different order, except... No, yeah, it's Melter, not... I keep thinking it's, what's the name of that card in the Silent deck? All-out attack, the one that discards. It's not. Melter does not discard, don't worry about it. Brain. Powers are upgraded, sure. Haven't seen any powers yet, but when we find them, we'll upgrade them. This is a real good turn. Already taking no damage, 2 decks up. Did 50 damage ourselves. Okay, I can live with that. We do have pain this turn. Nothing we can do about it. Let's just hope that we live here. I mean, this was the worst possible elite for us to fight, so, you know, it's kind of just... What are we supposed to do, you know? I mean, first of all, in this turn we drew no block, but this was the elite that we did not want to fight. We wanted to fight all the other elites, the ones that had, like... you know, crowds that we could control with our electrodynamics. Incense Burner, though, is really good. And honestly, loop is nice, but reprogram, I think, is what I want. Let's go hard on the low-cost archetype. We have to rest. We have Regal Pella, so it's not that bad. I would like to fight the elite, but I think we have to rest in order to not die. So FTL is draw. Ideally, you're going to hope for a low-cost card. We could reprogram into something good, or reprogram and get rid of the pain. Good. So we're going to get rid of pain. We're going to get rid of finesse, because it's not that good. We'll keep all auto shields, all-out attack. We'll dump Steam Barrier, because we can draw it for free with all-out attack. Melter is good damage. We'll keep it. We're going to draw these 3 cards next turn. Now, in this turn, we're going to put up 6 block and take 12. And all for 1 is free, which is really nice. So we'll play Auto Shield, and we'll play All for 1. Okay, go for the eyes, finesse. We could dual cast. Actually, we should dual cast. We get a lot of energy. We can play Electro, taking no damage, play Melter, play Claw. He's dead next turn. Maybe we'll be able to greed him? Nah. Took a lot of damage on that fight as well, but, you know, I believe. I believe in this deck, I really do. We might just want to go upgrade, honestly. Gremlin Horn. I'll take it. It's going to make room combat easier. Give me the gold. I don't want to lose HP. You know what? Let's lift. This is a physical damage deck, weirdly enough. So let's get max strength. Our claws, our FTLs, they're all going to do a lot of extra damage. Oddly Smooth Stone is probably worth getting, as is another FTL, I think. And Rip and Tear is like 26 damage. I acknowledge that we are not adding in too many good blocks. But you know what? Run seems to be decent enough. Let's give it a shot. The champ. Reprogram? Hand of Greed is too expensive. All for One is nice. Ascender's Bane we can just discard. Let's discard it. We'll play Electro, we'll play a Strike. Not a very good turn 1, but that's okay. Claw? Yo, intangible. Which is nice because we have literally no block. Rip and Tear? Well, no. We should all for one to draw No, we didn't play FTL? We didn't have FTL. That's fine. Next turn, what do we want? Not a strike, not a defend. Not enough energy, that's okay. Wanted to see if we could get another dex up, but that's fine. Beam Cell. Go for the eyes. 12 damage. We can easily handle that. Leap has given us 14. Sorry, 15 because of the dex up. FTL? FTL? I didn't remove pain! I removed a basic strike! Oh, that's dumb. I don't think it's gonna matter. I think we're still gonna live, but that's so stupid. I understand now why Greased Piglet said the curse lol in chat. Yeah, oops. We'll keep an auto shields. No. No, we haven't played any attacks, so it's not even gonna matter. Play the defend. My masochistic side wanted the pain. Yeah, it's absolutely what it was. Claw? Give me an auto shield. All for one. Claw. Reprogram. Don't want the strike next turn. Don't want the leap or the cold snap. Melter's okay. He's not going to be attacking next turn, so 3 attacks gives me dex up. And we're going to take a big hit on this turn. We're going to be vulnerable and frail for his big attack. So I don't know, like, if we can kill him, that would be ideal. We're not going to. Maybe that would have been a good turn, honestly, for the steroid potion. But if we don't kill him on this turn, we're probably going to die, because he's doing 2 damage. Never mind, we're fine. One, two, three. Thank you, Incense Burner. Dude, we can Hand of Greed him. 1, 2, 3. Plus 25 gold. Fission. Kind of like it, honestly. Getting through your deck faster. This is not a focus deck. Sure. And, no, we can't take Sneckow. Sneckow? This is a 0-cost deck. Sneckow would ruin us. Busted Crown, though, is pretty good. I feel like we don't really need too many more cards. We need to remove cards. So we're going to hit up an early shop, which is here. We can't. We can hit up these early shops, though. Because I got to remove pain. If we don't remove pain, then we've just screwed ourselves. So we're going to hit up the shop, remove pain, and hopefully be fine. So this is an interesting turn. Do you play Fission? I mean, I think you do. You draw 2 cards and gain 2 energy. Hope that you get good cards. So that's a kill. And more card draw. Oh, thanks, Pain! You're the best. You know what? Just get me out of this Pain turn for a minute, okay? We might be able to delay and draw Hand of Greed again. I think we probably should. I think we should try and delay basically for as long as possible. I am going to put an orb out just so that if we need to, we can kill him. But like, yeah, reprogram, dump those, block, wait. I hate that he is adding in, dazes. That makes it harder to actually draw the card we want. We have one more turn. Nope. It's okay. Maybe we shouldn't have played the orb. That's fine. Boot sequence. I'm gonna say no, just because I would like to actually just get the anchor instead of boot sequence. It would be a lot better. Difficult, yes, of course, but could be better. Reprogram. I will, I'll take a rip and tear. It's pretty good. So we'll auto shield, finesse, beam cell you. Hope we get lucky on the rip and tear. We didn't, but we are still gonna go for him. We'll reprogram again. If we finesse, we can draw one card, but we only have one energy, so we should not draw Hand of Greed. We can draw it on the next turn. So I'm actually not even going to play finesse. Instead, I'm going to beam cell another enemy, and then maybe we can kill him with the Hand of Greed. They are going to have some block up, but I mean, Electro might help get rid of that a little bit. Dual cast. We'll start with an FTL though. Yeah. How much damage does Hand of Greed do? 42? It's enough to kill him, so we'll FTL you. That does 19 damage. It's a lot of damage. Give me a dual cast. Still not enough for a kill. But we gotta kill... Yeah, I gotta kill someone. Kill you. Get the energy back. Give me a fission. Give me some more draw. Electro is basically what I wanted. Can't quite get the kill on this turn, but that is basically what I wanted. We're gonna take 4 damage. It's nothing. Oh, you know what? Hand of Greed didn't give us any money because we didn't kill all 3 of them at the same time. I gotta remember that. It's weird, because you get the benefit out of the, they're gonna die. You get the benefit out of Gremlin Horn when you kill one, but not Hand of Greed, not, the Ritual Dagger, anything like that, which is weird. A little weird, a little unfortunate. Stack could be good for a lot of block on specific turns, but we'll ignore it for now. And I am gonna go this path just because there's a couple of different shops. Gotta get rid of Pain. Gotta take Panacea, and we'll leave. There's gonna be another shop in 2 jumps. We should have bypassed it. That was stupid. Just gonna take Regen and Entropic Brew. Yeah, there's no reason to come to this shop, but you can see what there is. Maybe there's something for cheap. Nah. Another Panacea, but don't need it. So Fission was upgraded. That's actually kind of nice. Weirdly enough, I don't feel like playing it on this turn because we get no value from it. We should probably save it and then play it with all for one, you know? So this would be a good turn for like Electro Dynamics if we could get it. So FTL, Panacea, Beam Cell, Melt, get more card draw. Not what we needed though. You know, give me the Entropic Brew. This is gonna be a scary turn. So we got permanent Dex up, which is nice. You're not even gonna die unless we get lucky. And we didn't get lucky. It's a bad fight for us. There's Electra, this is what we wanted. Should have probably reprogrammed to get specific card draw. That was stupid. Yeah. Gonna take another 13 damage because of that. Now this is an interesting one. Don't draw! You want to all for one. Beam Cell, FTL, FTL, Claw, go for the eyes, Finesse, Fission, Reprogram, Fission, Melter, Strike, Hand of Greed. That's more of the turn that I'm looking for. I'll take a loop. We have upgraded powers thanks to the frozen egg. At some point we should add in an upgraded power, don't you think? Well, honestly, just do that immediately. We know we're gonna want to use that anyways, you know? I'll take it. That kills you. We'll take it. We're gonna get hit hard here. I mean, we're only gonna get hit for 9. That's not super hard, but I wish we didn't get hit for 9. Give me an FTL. Cold Snap. Get energy back. Steam Barrier, go for the eyes means we can get a kill on somebody. I think we should do it. Reprogram. Electro is what we want. We don't want FTL, we don't want Melter. We actually don't want attacks in the future. You know... Give me Fission. Yeah. I like that. Did a lot of damage on that turn instead of... We did damage on that turn instead of waiting for future turns. Now, do I want 25 gold to take 8 damage? You know, I'm gonna say no this time. Alright, big giant head. Reprogram. Panacea would be nice. Loop would be nice. Don't really care that much about a defend or a zap. Although we are going to be taking 13 damage if we don't put up any block. I could try to just get rid of all of these cards and then Fission. And we get a defend card, which is fantastic. So then we'll... Strike. Strike. All for one. Panacea. Reprogram. Finesse and Beam Cell would be fine next turn. Melter would be fine. Let's get rid of the defend. Play Hand of Greed for 50. That's a pretty good damage turn. We did 110 damage in one fell swoop. 1, 2, 3. Gives us more block. Another 50 damage. We're gonna take 7, 8. It's unfortunate. Although he is still vulnerable, which is really nice. So let's play... we don't need to play any blocks. Give me Electro, FTL, FTL, Claw, Defend. Should have played the Defend first, probably. Cold Snap. You feel that Act 3 elites are more difficult than the Act 3 bosses. I feel like it can very much depend on the boss. And the elite, for that matter. Should have played that differently, but you never know what you're going to draw. You know, I want to save my energy in case I draw an all-out attack. Or all for one, rather. Yo, thank you for intangibility. So, dual cast. Claw. All for one. FTL. FTL. Beam Cell. Go for the eyes. Claw. Strike. That was pretty good. And we got the anchor. That's what I wanted. It's definitely what I wanted. Do we take another go for the eyes? I mean, we have one. I'll take another one, though. Why not? Have to take the key. What I would really love, honestly, in this deck is Unceasing Top. That would be amazing. It would mean that we can just go infinite, basically. Gotta play it. Gotta play it. Gotta play it. Played it in the wrong order, though, I think, but... Overblocked by a little bit, but I wanted to take no damage if possible. And honestly, I'm starting to be pretty glad I picked up Kunai, because we are playing a lot of low-cost attacks now. I say now, like we haven't been playing low-cost attacks for a large portion of the game, but... Tempest we don't need. I think here you do rest. As much as I would like to upgrade some of the cards that we have, technically Warped Tongs gives us a lot of these upgrades on its own, you know? So this sucks, big time, but I will dual cast. I really wish we could have played, you know, even 3 attacks on the first turn just to get that dex up, but we are intangible on this turn at least. So Beams, he is intangible as well, so we don't need to play Beam Cell first, we can play it second. It's a bad turn though, all things considered. Did so little damage. Already played all out attack, etc, etc. We're gonna get hit for 15 here. Nothing we can do about it, unfortunate. You know, we didn't draw any blocks. Admittedly, I haven't added in too many blocks to the deck. Probably should have. What boss are we fighting? Donu and Deka. You know, adding in like a buffer power would have been really nice. Reprogram, what do we want next turn? Well, we don't really care about Rip and Tear. It's only going to do at most 2 damage. So we'll dump it. We'll gain one more dex. We're not dead, but we can't rest. We have to take the key at the next bonfire. So we're going to hope for a heal at the question mark, I suppose. A bit unfortunate, but nothing much we can do about it. He's not going to be vulnerable next turn, so we want everything. We're not dead. We're at 11 HP. Okay. Finesse. Oh my god. We have to draw. Oh my god. We have to survive another... If he does 45, we're dead. We are intangible, thank god for that. But if he had attacked for 45, we would have just been straight up dead. All for One's gonna bring back enough cards. Hand of Greed. Hand of Greed. Hand of Greed. If we live, it's more gold. I think you add in another leap because we are definitely having a block problem. Electro? No Electro, but we can play Fission in order to draw cards. I feel like we shouldn't though because we actually don't have like cards to play in hand even. We don't have energy. I mean, we have energy. We'll have 4 energy next. No, fine. I'll frickin' do it. You convinced me, game. It's actually not a bad turn, but let's get rid of the dual cast. Two dazes. Don't draw the dazes. We drew the dazes. Okay, we can kill one. Maybe we should just go on the Spheric Guardian, because we can actually do a lot of damage quickly, especially if we get a lot of low-cost attacks with our strength up anyways. And we are going to be made vulnerable, so on the next turn it's going to be harder to actually live. I'm going to go for him. We have to do a lot of damage, but the repulsors, if they don't attack, they don't really bother me that much, you know? And honestly, Melter gets the job done. That's perfect. So we honestly, we didn't need to attack him. I'm still glad we did it, you know? Hand of Greed is coming up. That was a pretty good result. 4, 5, 6. That's enough block. We'll get him to perfect Hand of Greed territory, and we'll just wait for it. No reason to kill him. I doubt that the gold's gonna matter, but I mean, we need to ideally remove bad cards, add in better cards at the next floor shop if we live. We have Power Potion, we have Liquid Bronze. You know, in theory, we can survive this next elite. Or the next boss, rather. Bottle Lightning. Panacea. And you have to get the key. So we have 11 HP fighting Donu and Deka. You think we can do it? Do you think there's a chance? You gotta take Echo Form. You have to take Echo Form. If you dual cast, you're just dual casting for energy. We don't need energy. In fact, it's a pretty bad turn altogether. But what we could do is Cold Snap, then dual cast, then All for One, then Finesse, and then Rip and Tear, and then dual cast. And we're gonna take a little damage. 6. If we don't put up enough block on every turn from now on out, we are dead. So, let's make sure we put up enough block. That's enough block. There's a chance! There's a small chance we can make this happen, but we have to play enough blocks on every turn, which means I think we have to double up on the defend. There's a chance we can draw block cards, but it's only defend, auto shields, fission. We don't have a lot of blocks in the deck. So we're gonna double up. And I think we're dead. We're dead by 2 HP. Still a fun attempt. A good attempt. I don't really get the opportunity to try low-cost decks with the defect all that much, so I'm glad we had the opportunity here. But I suppose what we should have done is added in fewer cards, thinned out the deck a little bit, and then the blocks that we had would have been even better, because we would have had more Hand of Greed, more Electro, etc., etc. But still, it's hard to say no adding in cards when you're adding in cards that are pre-upgraded, you know? It's hard to say no to that. But it was still a very fun deck. I would love to do something like this again, let's say. A similar deck, low-cost cards, Guria, Shuriken or Kunai. Try to output a lot of damage quickly as the defect. In any case, hey, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Slay the Spire.